Well, it is time to cover showers. I don't think I've ever covered this topic before, so I think it's a good one to kind of slow down. And if you are in the hospital and are going home, or which is a difficult spot to be in, or are you thinking of rehabbing your shower, or are you purchasing a home in which a shower needs to be rehabbed, or any of those that implicate a shower in your needs or somebody else's needs. Um, when I came home, uh, we have accessible showers here in my building, but just the bench and my wheelchair were not at a good height. So we had to figure out something else to be able for me to transfer safely from my wheelchair to the bench, from the bench to the wheelchair. And the bench in itself was hard as rock. It was very uncomfortable to sit on any length of time. For me, it was very painful. So what I ended up doing, I mean, the shower per se was accessible, but the bench just wasn't working for me. So what I ended up doing was folding up the bench altogether and putting in a shower chair, which was much safer for me, much more comfortable. The seat was much softer in material, and it was just more comfortable all the way around. And the bench itself, it was hard for me to reach, the hose to shower myself off. So, um, you know, when you look at a shower, and you might have a shower that doesn't work for you at all. So, and you might be starting from ground zero to think about, okay, crap, how do I do this? Now, there are professionals who do this for a living, so you don't have to rack your brain that much. But I think it would be important to start with a list. What's important for you? Because everyone in a wheelchair is different. Some of us have balance issues, some of us don't. I have balance issues up to wazoo. So I am a professional for flying and rejoining the floor. So, um, you know, um, some of us are very good at transferring and are very safe and, have that strength to do that. Sometimes my strength goes out the window and then I have to start all over again. So it's hard to say I can't. This is one of those things that one person can't recommend or push on to you a certain model. You really have to take your time out, get a piece of paper, and write down what is most important for you to feel comfortable and to feel safe. Those are the two things, comfortable and safe. Remember that I mentioned the bench. There was a bench in my shower, no problem, but it was hard as rock. So it really hurt me to use this bench. So it just wasn't practical, and I used a cushion on it and all that kind of stuff. But then when I would transfer, the cushion would be in the way or would slide with me. It was just nerve-wracking, so, to say the least. So, so the bench really wasn't working. So you have to kind of think about what showers have you used, or what kind of shower would you like. So part of it's taste, design, but the other is safety. And where are you at with that? What works most for you? Obviously, you're going to have grab bars, non-slip surfaces, a shower chair maybe, the ones that are on wheels, that you can just, a special shower chair on wheels that someone pushes you in or that you roll in yourself. So do you want a seat? Do you want a bench? And the distance of one thing and the other is really important. So, even though they were calling these showers accessible, whoever created them didn't realize that the bench was a little bit too far from the hose and the just turning on the water and all that kind of stuff. So So those are the things in which you need to participate actively with the person who is going to install the shower for you. Because, your size, your strength, your condition, is it going to be pretty much the same? Is it going to change? Are you going to become, more disabled down the road? We just don't know. So I know my condition fluctuates. So, and when I'm at my worst, it's precarious for me to get into a shower. And I think about it 3 times before I decide I'm going into the shower today. So showers are hard for me. And, I get concerned. So, because I really don't want to stir up the staff, and have to pick me up off the floor. Usually the fire department does that. But so I would really take out that piece of paper and write down the following. What will be the easiest for you? What will be the easiest for you? What will be the safest for you? What will be the safest? Do you want to shower alone? Do you want a tub only? Do you want a tub shower type combo? So, what is it that you want? And are you living by yourself or you're living with other people? Then comes in the dynamic of, are other people going to use that shower, and how do you make it so it works for everyone? And that becomes a little bit more trickier, not too trickier. My shower has a shower head way above, and then I use the shower handle. And that never changes. I'm the only one who uses the shower, so it's not an issue. But when other people are going to use that handle, they always have to remember to keep it low, on the lower end of the pipe there. So those are kind of things that, you got to think it through. Don't rack yourself to death or stress. Again, there are people in the field who do this for a living, and then you can give them your list of priorities. What will be the easiest, what will be the safest, and what kind of shower do you want? Do you want a shower, or do you want a tub shower kind of combination? What's going to work best? So, and then don't rack your brain any further, because then all you have to do is call the professionals, just say, I really need to change the shower, or I need to update it. These are the problems I'm having with the shower, and they'll come in and make the adjustments. And, they do that like in one afternoon. It's incredible. Of course, they have pre-models, and they have all kinds of parts and things that they can make the shower better for you. But showering is important. To keep our hygiene is important. So I think the showering is really a crucial thing to think about. And if something is not working, change it. Figure out how to change it. Whether it's your landlord, a request for your landlord to adjust something in the shower, or if it's something you can purchase, like a better chair, one of those slide chairs that you sit on it outside of the shower and you slide in. It's on some tracks, and then you slide into the shower. And that's something you can purchase. Or do you need do you think you're at a point where you need a wheelchair that just rolls into the shower? What will work? That's the big question. What's going to work the best for you? And no one can impose something on you, because you know yourself. You know your strengths and your weaknesses in terms of transferring and how to do that. And how will you keep yourself safe? Because the shower, the bathroom, and kitchens are like the worst for us. So it's going to be really important to think it through and see what adaptations you need, or rehabbing the shower area altogether so that it is safe, or that you adjust it for the condition you're in right now. So those are my recommendations, not huge, but they're really basic, really practical. And I think it's a good idea to start with those three questions that I mentioned in the beginning. You know, what will be the easiest for you? What will be the safest? And what kind of arrangement do you want? Do you want shower only? Do you want a tub only? Or do you want a tub shower type combination? So start with that and figure out, will the landlord do this, or do you own the home? Can you call a couple of professionals and get some estimates? Have them come and look at the space that you're thinking of rehabbing and see what they say. Sometimes there can be funds out there to help you rehab something. You have to own the home, obviously. But if it falls back on the landlord, then there are also funds for landlords to rehab kitchens or showers or bathrooms. So just so you know, I think I posted a link last time with resources for those kind of things, for those home rehabilitation projects. And now, if you asked me what kind of tools I use in the shower, and my hands are pretty good for the most part. I do drop the soap a lot. I use a bar of soap and I drop it a lot. And I know that there's answers for that. Either you can change over to liquid soap and use a sponge, or a soft sponge, of course, or you can put a netting around the soap, or put it in a clean, what's it called? Sock, I guess, and use it that way so it's not as slippery. I use a brush to scrub my back and do my feet, and that I need to update, I know, so yeah. What else do I use? I use the seat. What else? I use the wand for the showering. I think that's about it. Yeah. So, and sometimes I wish I had and I know there's some good tools on Amazon. You can get like a whole packet for a shower. They'll give you like the spongy thing on a stick, and you can, scrub your back, or you can get the brush, to do your feet. So there's all kinds of tools that you can purchase and that are not expensive at all. They do need changing because those things get a little scuzzy and ugly. So those need to be updated. I know my brush is due for an update. So I'm hoping those ideas help. All right. Well, if you have any questions, or and I will post the video in which I had that important link, so you can take a look at it if you're thinking, yes, this bathroom is driving me crazy. I can't use the shower anymore. It's dangerous, and I need to do something. You can look on that link and see if there's a resource there to help you out with that shower rehab. All right. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.